Hello and welcome again. I, Mohammad Fahad Assis Khan of Medicaps Institute of Science and Technology have presented this video as a part of the final assignment of seismic design of the building in a course from Skyfi Labs. In this presentation, we will see the behavior of our structure under seismic loads and we will analyze the structure based on both the response spectrum and time history analysis method. Hence, I will explain the complete working of my project, so let's start. First of all, the seismic load for the building is defined by going to Define menu and clicking on Load Patterns. Here, all the details of the seismic load is filled as shown on the screen. Then we will click on Add New Load, and as we can see that the new load has been added to our list. Now we will click on Modify Lateral Load to modify this load according to the requirements of the problem statement. Now as we consider the seismic load to be acting only in x and y direction without any eccentricity, so we will select the options accordingly. Then we will refer to IS 1893, that is the IS code for earthquake loads, and by seeing the Bangalore region of India, we will get the values of seismic zone factor as 0.1, then soil type as second, and importance factor of 1. The value of response reduction factor is also taken from the IS code. Then we will click on OK. So our seismic load is finally defined. Now click on OK to exit. Now the next step is to go to Define menu, click on Load Combinations, click on Add Default Design Combos, select Concrete Frame Design from these options and click on OK. Click on OK to exit. Thus, the seismic load is defined for the entire building at once. Now we will go to Analyze menu and click on Set Load Cases to Run. As we don't require the wind load in our analysis, so we will click on Wind Load and click on Run Do Not Run case to deactivate the wind load on the building. Then we will click on Run Now. As the building has a large number of elements to be analyzed, the software will take some time. Meanwhile, we can check the progress of our analysis at the bottom of the screen. By default, we will get the displacement values of each and every frame member, which can be seen by hovering the cursor over the 3D view. Other parameters for the frame sections such as shear force and bending moment diagram can be seen by going to Display menu, then selecting frames from force stress diagrams. In this list, we can see the shear force as shown on the screen. Now we can run the design check on our building model by going to Design menu or simply pressing Shift plus F6 key on the keyboard. But before this, we have to check the preferences which are set on IS code 456 or not, which is already set. Then click on OK and run the design check as usual. As a result of this lengthy design check, we will get the reinforcement detailings of each and every frame section. Now the last step is to verify whether all the members have passed the design check or not. This notification shows that all the members have passed the design check under seismic load. Now as a final result, we can get several project reports in the Model Explorer section. Here we will click on Reports, then we will double click on Summary Report to open it and see the various detailings of our model. We cannot print the project report as we are using the evaluation version of ETABS software. Further, the seismic analysis will be done based on response spectrum method. For this, first we will unlock the model as we have analyzed and run the design check on it. Now ensure that the seismic load is applied by going to Define menu and click on Load Patterns. Here the seismic load should appear in the list. Keep the seismic load selected and click on Modify Lateral Load. Then select only X and Y directions and check all other parameters, then click on OK. Then click on OK to exit. Now go to Define menu and select functions from this list. Then click on Response Spectrum. Here change the function type to IS1893 from the drop down list and then click on Add New Function. Change the function name to Response Spectrum, the value of seismic zone factor Z to 0.1 and soil type as second. Then click on OK. A new function Response Spectrum is added. Now click on OK to exit. Now we will go to Options menu and click on Display Units. Here we will check for acceleration in the list and see whether it is mm per second square or not. As we can see that it is already set to mm per second square, so click on OK. Now we will add the response spectrum as a load. For this, go to Define menu, click on Load Cases. Here as we click on Add New Load, the notification shows that we can only add limited number of loads in this evaluation version. So we will delete the wind load as it is not needed in this type of analysis. Now we will click on Add New Load and name the new load as Response Spectrum. The load case type is also selected as Response Spectrum from this list. Then click on Add. A new load has been added. Here the load type is acceleration. The load name is U1. Now select Response Spectrum from function drop down. Scale factor can be calculated by using this formula from IS code. Now we will enter this calculated value in our software. Similarly, we will now add another load for other direction. Here the name of the load will be U2. The scale factor will be calculated same as the previous load. And the function name will be Response Spectrum. Now after the addition of these two loads, click on OK, then again click on OK to exit. The Response Spectrum function is now applied to our building. Now we will analyze the building by going to Analyze menu, clicking on Set Load Cases to Run, and then deactivating the dead load and live load cases as we do not require them in our seismic analysis by Response Spectrum method. Then click on Run Now button to run the analysis. The analysis will take time as the building is very large. The progress of analysis can be checked at the bottom of the screen. After the analysis is complete, we will now run design check on our building model. For this, go to Design menu, click on Concrete Frame Design and click on Start Design Check. After this design check, we will verify that all the members have passed the design check or not. This notification shows that all the members have passed the design check. Finally, the building will be analyzed by time history method. Model is logged as we have run the analysis on it, so unlock the model. After unlocking the model, go to Define menu and click on Load Patterns to ensure that seismic load is added or not. Then select the seismic load and click on Modify Lateral Load. For time history analysis, we will deselect the Y direction option, then click on OK and again click on OK to exit. Now go to Define menu, click on Functions and select Time History option. Choose the function type to add as from files and click on Add New Function. Click on Browse to choose the file of Bhuj earthquake from the dialog box which is appearing. Here select the file named example time history which has already been downloaded and click on Open. Click on Fixed Format in Format Type and set characters per item as 10. Header lines to escape is set to 9 and number of points per line is set to 1. Then we will view the file once to verify that it is of Bhuj earthquake or not. Here we can see that it is of Bhuj earthquake. So close the file. Now name the function as time history and click on OK. Again click on OK to exit. Now go to Define menu and click on Load Cases. Then select seismic load and delete this load. Now click on Add New Case in order to define a new load. In this, name the load as Time History and select the load case type as Time History from the drop-down list. Then click on Add button to add this defined load. In this, we will change the load type to acceleration and load name will be U1, function type will be time history function and scale factor will be as calculated 166.3.5. Then click on OK. As we can see that the time history load has been added to our list. Then click on OK to exit. After defining time history load case, we can analyze the building by going to Analyze menu, clicking on Set Load Cases to Run. Here deactivate the response spectrum case and click on Run Now button. The analysis takes some time. We can check the progress of the analysis at the bottom of the screen. Now after analysis, we can run design check on our building model by going to Design menu and selecting Start Design Check or simply pressing the Shift plus F6 key on the keyboard. As a result, we get the detailings of the frame members. Then we will verify whether all the members have passed the design check or not. This notification shows that all the members have passed the design check. Click on OK. At last, I would like to thank Skyfi Labs team for giving me